Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna show you an app that I'll be using for a couple days now, called Cisdem AppCrypt, and is basically a super simple app that allow you to block apps and websites. So, and basically this app can be used, I believe, in two major parts or in two major environments. First, in business, which I believe it is super important, because sometimes in business we need two things. First, protect our data from risky websites and from sometimes even from our employees, and because sometimes we also need employees to be super focused on their work. And the other part, I believe, it is for kids, because these modern times everything is so accessible that sometimes kids with low ages can simply sit down on a computer, go into social media, go into sexual websites, gaming websites, into that platforms that like casinos. And so we can, with a simple app like this one, like the AppCrypt, block some of that and protect our childs from that. And of course we can use it for our own privacy, to protect our own computer, because if we have a laptop like this, if I use the AppCrypt to block not websites but to block any apps, if I lose the laptop or I leave it accessible to any other people, they won't be able to open apps like the bank app or any other thing. So I believe it is a super important app to have in a computer in nowadays. So the app is really simple to use. Today I'm gonna show you how to use it. It is a paid version, of course, but it has a free version for you to try and see how it works, how it performs, how simple it is. So yeah, let's get started. So basically, you just need to click on the link on the description below, and as you can see, you will be redirected to this page where you will see this download button right in the center, and this is basically the Cisdem AppCrypt website. So, and as I say earlier in the introduction of this video, AppCrypt is a tool specifically for users to lock applications and block websites. So it basically blocks online and offline distractions and keeps kids safe for inappropriate websites. Of course, it also protects privacy and secures data from unauthorized access. So basically, it can lock applications with one password, so the app will have a password, and if anything or anyone try to open that app, password will be asked. As for the websites, if you try to open a blocked website, you will see another page telling you that specific website is blocked by the AppCrypt. This app also have a schedule session, so basically you can make a schedule for that block, so you can access an app during a specific period of time and blocking during another period of time. The AppCrypt also has an interesting security feature, which is taking a picture through the webcam every time a person tries to log in into the app and fails. So it is a security measure to see who tried to log in the app and fail. And also, as I said earlier, this app, I believe, is specifically designed or appropriated for business, for kids, but you can also use it for yourself. But I believe for kids and for business is the core of this app. So now, to start using the app, you just need first, of course, download the app. I'm gonna show you how to use it on Mac, but on Windows it's pretty much the same. So basically here on Mac, download the app and just drag it to the applications. So basically after you open the app, this is the screen you will see. So basically here you will need to set up the password for the administration, basically. So, and keep in mind that this password Cisdem doesn't have access and cannot be recovered, so don't forget the password. So basically you will need to accept the terms of the app and introduce your administration password. If you activate this little option, write down the password, this one right here, basically you are telling the app to start up right after your computer boot. So I'm gonna activate this option as well. So, and now you can agree with the terms and start the app. And basically we are into the app right now. The dashboard is pretty simple, so you can see we also have this little pop-up telling you about the app, telling you about the option to buy the app. So I using the free version as well. I have a pro license using in another computer that Cisdem kindly offer me, but for this demonstration I'm using the free version as well. For the app and the dashboard, as you can see, it is pretty damn simple. Here we have the two main features of this app, the app blocker and the web blocker. So basically the app blocker will block the applications and the web blocker will block the websites. And basically, as you can see, we have 3 applications already configured to be blocked. So if I try to open one of these 3 applications, they will be blocked by default. So as you can see, if I try to open terminal, there we go, it will be prompt a password. So I will need to insert the administration password to open the app, and if I don't have the password, I cannot open one of these apps. If I try to open the terminal or another one app, in this case these settings, it's the same thing. I need to put the password again to gain access to these settings. If I want to add a 4th app to be blocked, we just need to press add and select the app to be blocked. In this case, let me say that I want to block I don't know, Final Cut Pro. So we just click on Final Cut Pro icon and click add. So if I try to open Final Cut Pro right now, it will be prompt the password. So if I have the password, I can open the app. If I don't, I simply cannot access the app. How simple is that? Regarding the URL or the website blocker, it is super simple as well. So we have 2 options. The first one is putting the URL or the website that you want to block. For example, we want to block facebook.com, so we just need to have facebook.com and click add, and the website is blocked from now on. Or we can click on import, and basically we will see a list of pre-charged websites that the app came pre-prepared. So we have email websites, sex websites, dating, searching, news, buying, gaming, socials, video websites. All of them is pretty much listed here. So if you click on a category, let's say social, they pretty much will block all of social media websites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. And you don't need to add them one by one. On top of this list, I will have my own personal website, fabiofontes.pt, and just click on add, and now we will try to access, for example, my website and facebook.com and see how it reacts. My personal webpage, as you can see, we got redirected to a blocked page, and if we try to access facebook.com, it's the same thing. So the app, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward and easy to work with. So back in the app, let's picture a quick scenario. Imagine that you want to block a specific app, but only during certain hours of the day or only certain days. With the schedule function, you can set a custom blocking timetable, allowing that app to stay restricted only on the days or at the times you choose. For example, let's add Google Chrome to the block list. As you can see, it becomes blocked immediately. However, you can then assign a custom schedule and it will only stay blocked during that exact hours you define. This can be extremely useful, for instance, to control screen time for children, for example, or to limit the use of certain apps during working hours. All you need to do is set up a schedule and the app handles everything automatically. Of course, this time-based limits works exactly the same way for the URL blocking. You simply add the website or the URL you want to restrict, then create a schedule with the time frame you prefer, and that's it. Simple and straightforward. Another interesting feature is the failed login log. The option you see here, this one right here, whenever someone tries to access the dashboard or any protected application and fails to log in. the app creates a record for the administrator. And let me show you. As you can see, I tried to open both the dashboard and the terminal app without success. Now let's take a look at the records that were created. Just before that, an important detail. To capture a photo, you need to enable this second option right here. I don't have it enabled. I just enabled to show you because this computer doesn't have webcam. But basically, if you turn it on, the app will take a quick snapshot of the person's face wherever a login attempt fails. And as you can see, when we return to the logs, we now have the full details of every failed attempt, including which app was accessed or not accessed in this case, and the exact date and time. On the right side, if the photo option were enabled, a small snapshot of the intruder would appear as well. And as you can see, this is it. A super simple app that allow you basically with a few steps block and protect your data, protect your child, and protect your business if it was the case. It is super simple to use. You can block apps, you can block websites, you can protect basically your data, you can protect your computer, and with a super simple manner to use. For a $99.99 for one license PC or Mac, I believe it's a well-paid license, and I believe it's completely justified. So of course it is a sponsored video, but I'll be honest, but it is super cool, it's super simple, and with kids now, as I am a father as well, I believe special to block some apps and some websites, special websites for preventing kids, so for opening even without intention. I believe it is super well deserved the $99.99 value for the app. So if you want to check out, again, I'll leave you the link in the description below. And if you have any doubts or want me to test anything else on the app, leave it on the comments or just email me as always. For today, I believe this is all. So as always, thank you for watching, and I hope I can catch you in the next one.